by Mike Bohn, June 26, 2019, 4:30 p.m. Ryan Bader still intends on defending both of his Bellator titles, and he hopes to cater to every portion of the MMA audience while doing so. Bader, 27-5 MMA, 5-0 BMMA, the current Bellator heavyweight and light heavyweight champion, feels he can be the rare simultaneous two-division title holder who seamlessly bounces between weight classes while racking up title defenses. Extremely happy with his new 6-fight Bellator contract that would have been stupid to decline, Bader has a strategy in mind that involves keeping active in both divisions. He'd like for every matchup to be against a notable opponent, but is aware that might not be realistic. For starters, though, it appears Bader will put his heavyweight belt up for grabs against Jay Congo, the 2nd of October, 30 MMA, 12-2 BMMA, this summer. I'll fight that fight with Congo, then I'm looking to drop back down to 205 and defend that belt, Bader told MMA Junkie. I don't think that's something that's really been done yet in these big organizations, so that's my plan. I'm looking to fight in the summer here, then drop back down to 205 and defend it, then jump back and forth and defend both. Congo is the top contender at heavyweight based on a streak of 8 consecutive wins. The options behind him are slim, though, but Bellator president Scott Coker has already touted recent signee Josh Barnett, 35-8 MMA, 0-0 BMMA, as the most likely candidate for the next title shot. Light heavyweight is where the possibilities start to open up a little more for Bader. Former UFC champ Lyoto Machida, 26-8 MMA, 2-0 BMMA, who knocked Bader out cold in August 2012, put himself in position to fight for a belt by defeating Chael Sonnen at Bellator 222 this month. Sonnen was a natural pairing with Bader if he'd won, but the Dragon is a good option, as well. Bader doesn't see that fight being his first upon returning to 205 pounds, though, because he thinks Vadim Nemkov, 10-2 MMA, 3-0 BMMA, could be at the top of the queue. Although Nemkov doesn't have the name value of a Machida or Sonnen, there is a portion of the MMA community who sees him as deserving of a title shot. It doesn't exactly excite Bader, he admitted, but he said he's willing to defer the big fight in order to defend against whoever the promotion and fans think should be there. I think it's going to be one of those guys like a Nemkov, Bader said. To be totally honest, it's not one of those fights that gets me super excited. No one knows who he is. He's a great fighter but doesn't bring that hype really. He just split decision Phil Davis. The Machida fight would be a bigger fight, and maybe they do that. Who knows? Some of the big fight options for Bader have fallen off in recent weeks, with Sonnen losing, as well as Gegard Mousasi dropping his belt at Bellator 223. Now former middleweight champ had been talking about a move up to challenge Bader, but that didn't serve as a major interest, Bader said. The Chael fight would have been fun for sure, but obviously he's retired now, Bader said. I wasn't thinking about the Mousasi fight too much. I've been fighting at heavyweight and he's 2 weight classes down. I have so many other things on my plate before we'd even think of that, so he wasn't on my radar too much. He's a great fighter, but I had other stuff on my plate. Machida is definitely a fight I want. I want to get back that loss I had in 2012. That's a great fight I'm looking forward to. There's guy at 205 like Nemkov and whatnot. I have some fights. I have at least 3 fights lined up in my head. Bader's top priority at this point is merely to get back in the cage. He hinted a fight announcement should be coming through the pipeline within the next few weeks, and Congo is the frontrunner. That's a matchup that satisfies Bader's needs to kick of what he considers the best contract of his MMA career. I think at heavyweight Congo is a pretty big fight, Bader said. He definitely deserves that shot. Heavyweight is where it really starts to tail off on those bigger names. I'm going to be around for a while and I'm ready for them all. There's the up-and-comers and kids, and then the legends, and then the guys with big names. For more on the upcoming Bellator schedule, check out the MMA rumors section of the site. Breaking: Che Congo, Josh Barnett, Lyoto Machida, Ryan Bader, Vadim Nemkov. Bellator News. Let's block ads. Why?